Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the podcast. Here we have two friends, really good friends from the Labyrinth, from the Labyrinth crew actually. Jay,
Tandav,
aka Tandav,
and Talal.
From the Maqan
Half of
guys.
Labyrinth. Half of Labyrinth and half of Maqan.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks
for having us. It's been.
I'm so happy that you guys made it to PI again. Well,
we
you again.
barely made
you
it.
For the first time.
We almost flew off the bridge with the wind.
It's really windy, and now you guys have to go back to Halifax.
Yeah.
They're from Halifax, so let's just start introducing like one at a time.
Yep.
So let's start with you, bro. Who's Jay? Who's Tandav?
Well, Tandav is, I guess, my DJ alias. My name is Jay Vyas, originally from India. Been in Halifax for over 2 decades now. Came here as a student, and Canada and Halifax is home now.
How long you been here in Canada?
This will be my 23rd year.
Oh,
so
like long time.
Yeah.
Like you're probably more Canadian than Indian now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
and along the process, I met Talal and my other.
When did we meet? Actually, what year was that? Was it like 2018 or
2017?
2017, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
but we weren't
other.
doing music then,
No.
though, right? Yeah.
We were just partying together.
Just partying.
Yeah.
2018, okay.
2018.
How do you guys met? Just like
Just friends.
Mutual friends, yeah. And like he was into like progressive house and everything for like a while, but then like he didn't do it for like probably 5 to 10 years.
Yeah,
and then you met us, and then you got back into it. And,
exactly.
okay. So you used to DJ before.
Not like DJ,
but he was into like the
music,
progressive and all that.
And,
so
messing around with mixers with my friends' mixers and
Exactly.
back home and with vinyls and stuff.
Yeah.
But never really got into it. And then
like
I guess COVID was the
catalyst.
The catalyst for sure.
Yeah.
We wanted to do something, and we had so much time on our hands. So
Yeah.
figured that's where we need to we do something, and that's I guess the origin stories for Labyrinth.
Yeah, like that was the starting point.
Yeah.
So before we get into that.
Oh, myself, yeah.
Yourself.
So kind of similar story to Jay. Been here over probably 2005, so it's around 20 years now. Same thing, university.
Where are you from?
I'm from Yemen originally, but I lived in the UAE before coming here, and then came here in 2005. So did school, then immigrated. And been into this kind of music or this scene or whatever since way back, like when I first arrived in Halifax, and even before I even came to Canada, I was into listening to electronic music and stuff. So slowly grew through the eras and time, and meeting all people like-minded people here, and
a good community.
And here we are.
That's actually how I met Talal. We met 2021
to 22.
22.
I think it was Electric Pines. Right?
We were playing in a festival, Electric Pines, and I was with a friend. I don't know. It was really like 2 p.m. or something like that.
It was 3 p.m.
And then,
super hot.
And then we saw you guys playing.
Yeah.
And because we were looking we didn't know anyone.
Stages,
so we were like, okay, let's just walk around. And then we're like, oh, this stage is okay. It was fine. Let's see the other one. And then we saw these guys playing. I'm like, damn.
As soon as you entered, I think it was you and our friend Hernan, and they were just doing this immediately when you got in. Or oh shit, guys are enjoying that, And I was like, okay. Then we came later after we were done our set. Then we didn't know that you were DJ'd either, right?
Yeah.
Saw you on stage. Then we're like, oh shit, can we curse here? So So we're like, oh, this is awesome. And then we met up after and chatted
and then we had a good time.
A good time, to say the least.
Yeah. That's actually the time I figured out about you as well, because I came to see these guys in the afternoon. It was pretty much empty.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot. When I was I wanted to seek Maqan, and then I saw you guys as well. Nice.
And then we connected from there. When was the time we met after that? Was it at a Vibrancy or something, or?
Yeah, Vibrancy
Festival.
Vibrancy, that was after. And then. No, maybe Tempus or something
Tempus,
like that.
because we did a show with you here with Carlos.
Yeah.
But it was great. That's how we meet like-minded people and
great community, building the community together. And, but talking about community, how everything started with Lab. Who's the like? Do you guys just got together and start doing it, or like
So
someone?
I think a lot of things pushed us to this like place, you know,
Yeah.
like obviously like being here for a while, like we've always like gone out shows, and we always kind of want to get involved, but obviously like you know everyone's doing their own thing, and it's like kind of hard to break into people's circles like everyone's
Yeah.
doing. So we realized like we got to just do it ourselves, and you know. We had like common taste in music, and we were just like we were ready to like go forward and like in terms of the maturity of our sound and everything,
Yeah.
to like create something that you know kind of our vision of what we see in electronic music here, right? So
Yeah, and I think if I recollect, I think maybe the origin was the Bedford Yacht Clubs.
yeah,
parties.
so we used to
So we used to do like these summer parties in Bedford. There's a yacht club there.
Yeah.
Right on the waterfront, beautiful place. So we would just invite our friends.
it was like friends and family first, like that's how we were
Yeah,
like
yeah.
start up, you know.
Yeah.
But then
And
obviously grew
and then
from
we just
there.
had like a bunch of people come in and loved our music, and they were like, you know, we want to bring our friends.
Yeah.
And eventually
Yeah.
we ran out of space, and we wanted to do it more often.
Yeah, it was kind of like a validation, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then that showed us like there is like a demand or like a people that want to hear what we have to give, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so we just like move forward with it, right?
Yeah,
So-
and then we decided one day that, you know, let's put it official and try to have like a few events. And,
yeah,
And we met up for like brunch one day or something.
Yeah.
And then just, you know.
you remember the old the sketches? I did like
Sketches.
some AI like sketches of like the idea of Labyrinth. You should see like the results of that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
it was so funny how it started and where we got
Yeah.
to.
And the lab came of the idea of getting lost in the music, or
Yeah, so it's like kind of our sound like we like so much different styles like melodic, tech, tribal, but there's always this element of like mystery and like
Journey.
Yeah. So like that's the kind of the concept behind it. It's like
Okay.
it's like you don't know where you're gonna end up, right?
Yeah.
Like it could be one day it could be like deep house, one day it could be tech house. Like that's basically the concept, right?
Yeah.
And we always try to curate every night to have like some sort of consistent theme
Consistent,
and
yeah.
journey, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, like you when you played, you felt that, right?
Yeah,
like when
yeah.
you when you played at Labyrinth, it's just seamless throughout. Like
No,
that's
it
what
was,
we try to.
It was a really good night.
Yeah.
These guys, if you guys don't know, like they booked me and booked Carlos for when was that? Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago,
2
yeah.
weeks ago for a Halifax gig over there. It was amazing. Great
Yeah.
night, great vibes, super
Yeah.
welcoming people, great crowd. You
So
know.
that's what actually I love is like when you see the DJs having fun, like so
Yeah.
much fun. It's like this is why we do this, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like we give each other the platform to do
Yeah.
what we love, right? So
Yeah, and the energy rubs off. Like the community, like the people that we kind of attract
Yeah.
are in the same mindset.
Yeah.
They're supportive. They love the music.
yeah.
They love the effort behind it.
Yeah.
They love the experience. So, you know, everybody's having a good time, and
And this is
That's
exactly
what
why
it's
we
all
do it,
about,
you know?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
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 So for you, Jay, like what's the concept behind your sound? Like how do you put your craft together?
well, it's evolved over
Yeah,
years.
it has actually, yeah.
But for me, it's always been that, you know, that danceable, you know,
Yeah.
quotient about the music. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
can it make it move? You know, that's really what I go for. Obviously, progressive and melodic, you know, melodic tech house and melodic house is
Yeah.
like my go-to genres. But lately, I've been like influenced with a lot of, you know, tribal music,
Afro, yeah.
yeah, and you know, even indie music these days. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed house as well. So anything that really moves me is what
Yeah.
I get attracted to. And then it's obviously about playing the situation too.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
So I love playing festivals, and when I go play festivals, I play my sound.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing a gig, for example, we're doing a Labyrinth show where it's, you know, a little bit more tech house or more house,
Yeah.
then we'll
Cater.
we'll adjust
Yeah.
our styles
Depend on the
to
night,
kind of
yeah.
depending
Yeah.
on the night, right? So that really is for me. It's the whole idea is, you know, just making people enjoy their time,
Yeah.
have a good time, dance, you know, enjoy the big, you know, sounds that come through.
When you said that your sound has evolved, what was the first sound that you started playing?
Well, when I first started playing, it was definitely more on the up tempo progressive, like more dark progressive house.
Okay.
Then,
130 plus BPM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then more on the EDM range almost. But
Yeah.
you know, then pulling back a little bit, I've started to incorporate a little bit more organic sounds. Just getting exposed to different artists.
Yeah,
too,
yeah, yeah.
You know, over the years, like I've got the privilege to experience different artists coming to Halifax, or if I'm going to see some shows in different cities, and it just opens a different window in your mind to say, okay, let's explore this sound because I really liked it, right? And then once you kind of take all of that in, you kind of blend all of that into your own sound, right? So
that's the beauty of it, though, right? It's like you can like create a journey and use like different sounds and inspirations to create that. It's like that's so like it gives you so much freedom, right, to express yourself.
Exactly, and it's like, oh, I found this track or this artist really cool. I want to see how my audience would feel if they heard that, right? So you experiment with that, and then you kind of get along. So that's really
and you get lost. You get lost in the labyrinth.
Yeah, so that's really how I kind of evolved over the years. I guess. Yeah.
What about you, bro?
For me, in terms of my,
because like.
So
he's part of Maqan, like a duo, half Maqan. But have you guys?
Yeah, I mean, this is my partner in crime with Maqan. He's not here today, but
he's
like
0-2 now, eh? Like
he's 0-2. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but no, basically how we got together was like I liked music for the longest time since obviously I told you since I got here to Canada. And then we've been friends over probably 15 years now. And ever since back then, like maybe around 2011, 2012, we used to listen to all kinds of stuff from way back then, like Solomon and stuff like that. So we always knew that we both liked this kind of music, but we really did do something together in terms of like DJing and stuff was more around 2019. It would be times like he'd just be over and I'd be playing some stuff, and then he'd just be like, "Hey, throw in this track, like download this track and just throw it into this, like mix it into this track you're playing." Like we do that, and then like it would actually like he just do it through by ear, and like it would work really well. And then we're like, okay, there's something here, like where there's stuff I like, stuff you like, and we can just combine the two, and it's like elevates it, right? So that's kind of where it started. It was like 2019, and then we had a few shows that we were doing, just like random shows that we started with, and then COVID happened, and then it just like threw a wrench in everything. Like it stopped us for like a year and a half. And then we picked it up again, and then that's when we started doing the dockside stuff, and then built to the Labyrinth. So
that's sick. Like like you guys have like a solid crew. Like how many guys on the Labyrinth?
So at the moment it's 4. It's us 2 and Amin and Basim as well. The joint I think recently. Close friend of ours.
The latest addition is Basim. Yeah, he's similar story to us. He's always been, one of the attendees of our parties. Right from the.
He was doing his own thing too. Like he had his own shows, and then it just made more sense to just join us and contribute to, because we have the same vision as well. So
because like one thing about you guys, your crew, and like I think your crew, everyone complements each other in their sound, but also like you guys have like. I don't know. I don't want to say similar sound because it's not similar, but kind of like vibe
common thread.
Yeah, like exactly. Yes.
Which is the Labyrinth is what we try to do that even with the acts that we book. Is to have that common thread.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you and Carlos, obviously we love your guys' stuff, and we definitely see it fit into the sound, the overall sound that we try to present.
And that's what going back what Jay said about evolving and getting exposed to more music. Like we were like, I mean. I'm just like talking for myself. Like I had the privilege to be exposed to so many good music when I was a kid. That like that's why like I think like I have so many different tastes in music. But at the same time, like I don't know if I DJ like house or if I DJ like the hard house, it's same style, just different style. Like I like to have that euphoric kind of feeling, like a lot of energy in my track.
There's a signature.
Yeah, and like if I find that in house, 100% can find that in the other genre,
Yeah.
right? So like that's why like I don't have a problem kind of like finding those kind of stuff. So whenever you say like evolving, I think that's part of everyone, right? Like,
honestly, like as a DJ or whatever, it's like you gotta have range, right? And like through your education through the years, you like so much kind of like you don't stick to one certain style. Like so many like big DJs that sometimes they'll play like a Balearic set or an ambient set just from like, but they're not like an ambient DJ, but they do great and like express themselves through that sound that time. But like that's the skill of a DJ, so you can play anything, right? And as long as it's true to what you want to express, that's the most important.
Have to be well-rounded.
Just you gotta have a lot of tools in your toolkit, right? So, and that's the great thing about it. It's like, we know when I see that in a DJ, it's like I know no matter what setting you put them in, then they'll deliver, right? So
I was talking like actually I had this conversation with last time like a couple of weeks ago. We were in the after party, that conversation. Man, like it's all about the ear, right? Like it doesn't matter like what genre, like someone that has the ear to pick good quality music and they play the right song in the right moment. It doesn't matter what genre, you're gonna be able to kind of like do it.
It's gonna sound right. If it sounds right to you, it's gonna sound right to the audience too,
exactly.
right?
So and that was so true, like it's all about you guys went to Toronto. You went with him to Toronto or Montreal?
I didn't go to like when Nick Curley.
He was telling me like the stories.
You went to he did.
He ended up in the after party with them.
He did not. The after party. I had the earlier flight.
I think
you had the 5 a.m. flight.
I think Nick as well probably had the early flight as well, but he got pulled in.
By the stories that I've heard, like
it's definitely fun. And actually that ties into how like we linked up with Mustafa Ismail actually is the one that got us on to come to see that show. So this is Mustafa's one of the artists that we booked that we're like huge fans of in Toronto. And he came here and did one of our shows. I think this was back in October. Yeah, a really amazing guy. He's doing his own thing in Toronto Narratives. You guys should check it out. It's really nice. Like record label that he's starting, and he was telling us that he wanted to book like artists like Nick Curley and stuff, and it's just like it's actually great. Like in Canada, there's so many labels and people that share this, and like there's a bigger community beyond even Nova Scotia. Like we have our community here. It's one in Toronto and like Montreal and stuff. BC, so just connecting with those scenes is awesome, right? But Nick Curley would have been fun to go. Was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
I mean, the whole experience was
top notch.
Similar, like it had like a story behind it,
and it had a narrative.
Exactly. So it was definitely a good experience for sure, and Toronto and Montreal are definitely like the centers for our kind of music in Canada.
Yeah, it's always like enlightening whenever you go there and you hear like you just go to an underground show or whatever, and you just realize the mature sound, the level is here. It's like we have world class level like talent in Canada, which is amazing, right?
And even on the East Coast, which is like has ebbs and flows, but it's kind of going through a resurgence, I think.
It is.
We're all part of it as well, right? Like everyone has a part to play in that, right? Because I feel like, I think probably around 2016, 2017, this is like my own opinions, like 2017 to 2020, there was a bit of like a lull. Like there wasn't as many shows. Like I remember when I first came here to Halifax, there was so many shows. Like the Old Reflections, and like they used to get like Nick Fanciulli and like DJs like that, like proper DJs. And they just died out for a little bit, and I feel like there's like a new generation coming up, and like that are bringing new things to the table now.
There's a change of guard with the promoters.
Which is amazing.
What are your thoughts about like all the promoters or bookings? Like, do you find it like hard whenever you guys reach to get book an artist for your events, or like to book like venues or stuff like that, or?
Well, I mean, venues is definitely a challenge.
That's the biggest challenge I find.
I don't know, probably not so much. Maybe in Charlottetown, I think you have some options here more.
Yeah, I feel like in New Brunswick and PI, like you guys, like you throw shows. Like sometimes I look at the videos of the shows, I'm like, where the heck did we find this place?
That's why I meant.
It goes to you because you.
Because you look for the venue.
That's why like I made the comment to Carlos, like because like whenever we're having breakfast, like, bro,
you're just lazy. You
I'm just
go
lazy.
find the venue.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's why I said
Yeah.
because like, bro, there's no chance there's more venues in PI than everyone else.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like
Yeah, but like the sound and the experience.
yeah. Continue. I'm just gonna.
We
move
want
this.
to we want to like create. Location is definitely important.
Yeah.
And especially like some of the underground sounds that we play, you want that late night kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
That kind of is a stumbling block sometimes because we don't really get like late
it's venue and
after
time.
hours, so that's really one of the challenges. But yeah, I mean, when we reach out to like some world class artists like Mustafa or others that we have in the pipeline, they're always receptive,
Yeah.
They love the fact that somebody from Halifax or East Coast of Canada is reaching out to play and expose their sounds to the audience here, right?
Yeah.
And they're very open to that. And in many situations, they're open to even negotiating down a fee, just so that they can experience, something like this, which is different than what they're typically used to in big cities, right? So for me, I don't think that's really been a challenge. The challenge has been like, how can we,
make it
afford to
work,
accommodate and do more of this, right?
Yeah.
So, and at the same time, like one of the goals with Labyrinth is to promote like local talent, right? So that's one of the biggest things that we try to do, and that's trying to maintain a balance between, let's do 2 shows, 3 shows a year, but try to do one big one with exposing some different new sounds to the audience, while the other 2 can cater to like more like local artists and promoting them and their sounds.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be sustainable, right? Especially from like a budget and
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Especially, I feel sorry.
Yeah. No, sorry.
No, like especially here, like in Canada, like I think it's so expensive to fly.
Yeah.
Between provinces, well, between like like Toronto to here, like to Halifax. I mean, talking from where I live, like a flight from here to Montreal, it's
like 500.
500
We were checking
minimum.
this actually yesterday.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Like it can be like almost like $1,000 for like an hour flight. Like it's stupid.
Yeah.
So like it's not actually like if you're actually trying to bring someone from outside to Canada in Canada, like anywhere, like Toronto here, like just the flights are gonna be $800 plus accommodation, plus the fee, plus like like you ended up paying like more than probably you're gonna make. That I don't know. Like if for example in Europe, I think it's just way easier because like a flight is just 50 euros.
Yeah, exactly.
And you take a train
and you have venues.
Yes.
And you can get the actual numbers that you need to have the budget to bring in the big artists, right? So it's a lot of small like factors that tie in together, right? One thing that we wanted to like explore or are exploring is if someone brings a big DJ from outside, say like to Toronto or Montreal, is like connecting with different collectives that bring artists, and we can like kind of share the costs. Like if there's a DJ here anyways, he can hit up like 3 cities in one time, and we all just share the cost. So like that's kind of a way also to get around the restrictive.
Create a little bit of a network and a community of promoters, so that
so that's very important.
If we find the right artist that's doing a tour, maybe we add a leg to Halifax, something like that, and maybe they can add another leg to PEI or New Brunswick or whatever it is, right? So it's good for the artist, it's good for us. It's a win all.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's very important for us to connect with different collectives and stuff, right?
But going back to the venues, what you were saying that it's hard in Halifax, like why is that? Like it's just
I don't know. I feel like it's been like that for a while. It's like and it's so frustrating because if you go downtown Halifax, you find all these for lease signs everywhere. It's like all these empty spaces that you could possibly host like a party or something, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah, and to be fairly honest, like the music that we like is let's be clear, it's a niche market.
I feel not as much anymore. But like in terms even just in general, like any electronic music you'd feel is niche in a small city,
Well, you look at Montreal. Right?
Montreal is the capital.
Different beast.
I mean, the reason why they succeed is there is interest from the public.
Yes.
there is spending from the government
Yes,
for these
that's
things
true.
like picnic and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
these
that's
things.
true.
They spend a
Yeah.
large part of their budget towards arts.
Yeah.
So I think part of that is government, but part of that is also public demand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it's changing though towards like say for example Vibrancy.
Yeah.
Like that has city like backing,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Our friend Billy is one of the organizers of that, and
They do a fantastic
it's like
job.
yeah, they did a
Yeah.
fantastic job there with the Lighthouse guys, and yeah, like. Literally, yeah, like he's the first person that actually got the city involved in planning stuff like this, right? So,
Yeah, like-
so it is changing.
Yeah, like so he got involved and he did a fantastic show last year or the year before at the Fort Citadel Hill,
Yeah.
which is kind of like a historic property and just an amazing vibe altogether.
Yeah.
Like so having that, foresight and that,
Vision.
forward vision
Yeah.
is important, and there are some people like that, and I think we need more of that.
Yeah, so that's like-
especially getting governments and city officials to kind of look at that. So hopefully that changes. But at this point, in terms of locations, as you were talking about, there are few limited options. This just I guess the supply is less.
Yeah.
And the demand, especially from
The
different
zoning,
genres,
even licenses,
more.
and all this kind of stuff.
Because we have other genres in Halifax that
Mm.
are, also kind of running for the same spaces, right? So we run into those challenges in terms of having limited options.
Yeah.
I guess the dream would be like I always like imagine this like getting like a space that would be ideal, like a basement or something with great sound, and just renting out that space to different promoters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like also very cost prohibitive as well, right?
Yeah.
It's like I wish I could do it, but I can't. But like that would be great if we could, to
Yeah,
have
and
a
then
space
you
like
hear
that.
industry trends too. Like you hear a lot of reports, that a lot of the nightclubs in the world are closing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there's definitely a change in.
No, it's that there's change.
Yeah.
Like even I noticed in your event like a couple weeks ago, like everyone was literally like 25.
Yeah.
Up, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Everyone like there's no young people like the new
younger generation don't go out anymore.
Or like
I think it's the COVID generation. I feel
Yeah,
like their social skills just got depleted.
And, like-
no one's leaving their house anymore.
and like it's so true. Like you go to any rave and it's just like people our age, like 25 plus,
Yeah.
26 plus, just because like I don't know if as you said it's just the COVID like generation whatever.
Yeah,
Like
I think even just like drinking culture and stuff has died down in
Yeah,
general throughout
yeah.
the world as well, and like it's just it's a common theme that you see throughout the industry, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of social economical factors. I think.
Yeah.
Just given the fact that cost of living has gone shot up everywhere.
Yeah,
too.
that's
like,
true.
People are making decisions now. Do I,
yeah.
spend
Yeah.
this, $25, $30 for a ticket or not? You know?
Yeah.
So you completely understand.
It
that,
is.
It's a challenge for a lot. So, yeah, that's why I guess trying to bring out a quality product.
Equality.
Yeah.
Is really really.
So if someone's
important.
only going to go out once every month or once every 2 months, they come to a good show,
Okay.
and then
It's-
they're set, like that's all.
That
Yeah,
is true.
that's what we want to deliver, right? So to
So-
make it worthwhile.
How many? Repeat again. How many shows do you guys aim for the year?
I think like quarterly, I would say.
Yeah, so we try to do
Quarter.
three
Three?
to four
Such
events.
a business term, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
3 to 4 events.
Yeah.
I mean, the summertime we try to take off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because there's so much going on anyway with
Yeah.
festivals.
The festival.
want to be
People being
outdoors,
away,
camp and stuff. We don't want to be in a
Outdoors.
You don't
club.
want to be
Yeah. So we try to do like one in winter, one in spring, and one in fall, pretty
Yeah.
much. And
Yeah.
then last year we introduced the holiday event in
Like Christmas,
for
yeah.
Christmas holiday event.
Oh yeah.
So we get
To
a
raise
bunch of
some
local
money.
DJs and we do a charity thing.
Nice,
People
that's
just come
really
in
good.
and we have like a full day lineup. 12 hours of music sort of a thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like because we've like a lot of DJs in the city like really love what we're doing, and we always get people reaching out to us that want to play for Labyrinth, one of our shows. And obviously we have such limited shows per year, we can't really put everyone on. But like having a show like that at Christmas where we get all our DJ friends to come and contribute is like one avenue to have them perform for Labyrinth and share in our
Yeah.
share in our vision, right? So
Yeah.
so yeah, Yeah, actually, one thing you were saying earlier about the city, like government funding and all that. Didn't you do like what were you doing? An outdoor run marathon? You were DJing on the back of a truck or something?
Yeah.
What was that about? You tell me.
Like
That looked fun.
I don't know, like there's
The city like funded that, right?
It's called Discover Charlottetown, right?
Oh, okay. The tourist,
the tourism company here for the province. So they reached to me. They were like, "Hey man, like
see, that's what I'm telling you. Like that's what we need.
Like we've seen you DJ. Like we are like someone recommended you. Blah blah. Like will you be interested in DJing for like this festival that it was called Wellness? Wellness something week, right? So during the whole week there was activities like to go outside like for free. Everything was free. So like you could just go to the park and there was yoga class for everyone, or like yoga class in front of a yacht club and then mimosas wherever. So it was kind of like around the city. So they reached to me, hey, like would you be interested in DJing, like doing a silent disco on top of a truck?
It was a silent, right? They had the headphones on.
I was like, that sounds great. I'm always like down for a good side quest.
I saw that. I was like, what is Javier doing? Like,
and I was in the truck like with the headphones just going. And I like I don't know, bro, like a group of 30-40 people just following the truck moving. It was really fun, you know. Like it
reminded me of those YouTube videos of that guy that has like a DJ and he runs around with the speaker. That's what it reminded me of. You know, but it's super cool, man.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like everything is good for content, right? So like I was just like, I'm just gonna record that, and then like I added some drone shots and stuff from the city. So and then I sent them the video, and they're like, oh my god, like we know, like we can.
That must have given like guest lists and stuff like more exposure, eh? Like
definitely.
People, like found out about guest lists through that, right?
Through that, yes.
Which is great. Yeah. There's exposure is always great, right?
No, it's always good. Like, and I mean, just to be present, like in the city, so they reckon. Like, for example, you guys just play for the city, like the Igloo.
For the Ice Festival. In Dartmouth.
How was that? Like, how did that happen?
That came about as well from our friend Billy, who works for the city. So he's also he organizes. Like kind of entertainment around the city, and obviously he enjoys what we're doing and everything, and he did us the honor of like asking us to perform there, and it's such a like I actually live probably like 3-5 minute walk from there, so it's like just down the street from me, so it's like always fun to play something like right in my neighborhood. It was really nice.
And I think it was a good experience for us. I mean, the Igloo location is always very cool.
It was really cool. And it's like all ages, you know, like, and it was really, the sound was great. The venue was really nice.
You just get to reach like a different audience.
And actually some people came to our show, the show you played at, from that.
Oh, really?
So it's the same thing.
It was just the weekend
talking about the exposure thing.
I actually was gonna go see you guys, but
because you were performing later, right?
Because I was performing that night, but since I was playing from 2 to 3:30, I was like, I needed a nap.
Break.
So I went to bed, like literally, I went to bed like around 7, woke up at 10, and then I think that's the time that you guys started. No?
We played 7 to 9.
So
it felt a lot longer than that, though, eh? Like that 1 hour felt like 2 hours.
But it was a lot of fun. It
was a lot of fun.
It's just it was a different crowd. And some familiar faces, obviously. But
it was hot in there too. Everyone thinks it's cold, but it's like still it's like a sauna in there. It was the sauna before the sauna you were playing.
I know.
And they put some space heaters and stuff.
Inside. Like 2 like big hoses of like hot air just shooting at you.
No, it's crazy like how it doesn't even need to be close. Like for example, have you guys been to Igloo Fest like in Montreal?
No. I've seen videos though. People just wear like minus 30 like coats and stuff.
I went to see Michael Bibi last year, and we thought it was because the weather was minus 25.
It gets
so
crazy.
We're like, okay, like we need to get prepared. So like we went to buy like those heating pads and blah blah blah. So whenever we get there, like we just go to the front and start dancing 5 minutes there, and like okay, like, we need to remove
it's
this.
Hot,
like,
it's hot because people get
and then like the whole night, like I was with my jacket open, like even though it was really cold allegedly, like we couldn't feel anything because of
it. It kind of reminded me of at Electric Pines, that Cube stage.
Yeah.
You weren't there for that year.
Yeah,
Carlos was. And
Yeah,
you were there.
you guys
kinda
played
sick.
in there, no?
We played in
Yeah.
there, and then you know, everyone. It was like cold during like outside, but when you get in there, it gets like
Wow.
toasty. You know, just from people's like body heat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. No, but yeah, it
was a good experience for
Yeah,
us.
great
For sure,
experience.
get some new faces and new people.
And that's good that a lot of people came. Well, like some people from there went to the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of need to stop the habit of doing like events like right back to back. We always tell ourselves we're never gonna do this, and we end up doing it anyway. Because the last time when before when Mustafa came to play for Labyrinth, we did a Labyrinth in Moncton with Miss Butler. She invited us to come. And it was just like, you know, having back-to-back weekends of stuff to do. It's like, you know, obviously we have careers and we're busy with life.
Yeah.
Like, we promised ourselves we wouldn't like do that again, and we ended up doing it anyway, like back-to-back shows. But yeah, it's always fun to get through, like at the end of the tunnel, like through that, you know?
Yeah.
On the other side of it. So yeah.
You can plan as much as you want, but then
Yeah, exactly.
something just
Time
happens.
flies.
Yeah.
So the reason that you guys are here, it's because Jay Tandav played here last night.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was a great experience.
Yeah.
My first time
First
playing
time at
with
Baba's, the famous Baba's,
The
the infamous Baba's.
Yeah. It was a fun experience. You know, Jennifer, who runs our
Waves.
Progressive Waves event, invited me and you know to come down and play a set, and you know it was a great experience. Love it. And
What are your thoughts about our little club here, Babas?
You were telling me earlier you thought it was bigger because you guys take videos there, and it's like you guys have like a fisheye lens probably, and it makes it look like wider, like in the shot in the video. At least that's the way we perceive it.
Maybe, yeah.
But it's like actually like when you're there, it's like narrower.
Yeah.
But it gets packed. Like you can pack it.
100 people like
You
capacity.
could fit in
so,
there, yeah.
So during
you'll be shocked when it's like packed. Yeah.
yeah, like it was like we were not lucky enough that we have a fucking. It was kind of like a snowstorm. No, it was shitty weather.
Yeah, it was
like,
shitty.
shitty weather.
couldn't make up his mind.
Yeah, like it was really,
It was just
really
annoying.
windy, and then allegedly we're having the worst snowstorm of the season tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
So we have to prepare and buy groceries and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm definitely working from home tomorrow. So.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I loved it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the crowd was super nice.
Yeah.
They interacted, and you know.
everyone that goes to Babas goes for the music.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's.
I can see that, definitely.
Like Babas is a place that. Yes, like there's no way like you're not gonna make new friends or like you know like you go you can just go by yourself and
and have a good time.
Have a good time. It's a super welcome environment.
Yeah.
So
It had that East Coast hospitality vibe.
Yeah.
For sure. And I think we're blessed with that on the East Coast here.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the community here is very supportive and they enjoy when they go out. So
yeah,
I had a great time. I would love to do it again.
I actually I posted on the story, but like we should run back the lab here.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll do it. We'll get Amin here this time. He better not be 0-3.
If he's 0-3,
0-3, that's it.
Like
he's cut.
It's just gonna be Ma. The cam is gonna be.
Just Ma, no Tom. You know.
No, but
you heard
that. But no, it will be fun to have you guys here,
Yeah.
like the whole crew here.
For sure.
Maybe something later after the summer, something like that.
Like you said, we take a break in the summer and
just to kind
we'll
of
run it back at some point, September or October. Yeah.
Again, October. So you guys were here last October. No, 2 Octobers ago.
I think that was 2024. I believe.
Yeah. Man,
so
time flies.
Time flies. Yeah. I feel like that was just like this October, but it's like actually a year.
Like I don't know. Like whenever like you guys are booked, like it's just like. In my head, I'm just like, okay, like this Saturday I'm gonna do this, and then the week just goes by, and then it's like, oh shit, next week I'm doing this, and it just goes like that, and it's just like, oh, it's December now.
You were showing me your calendar at home. You're just like, look at this shit, like just like book.
Like
I'm like, how do you do it, man?
I feel like those people like whenever they ask, are you free? I'm like, okay, let me look at my calendar because I don't know.
Yeah, it's like wishful thinking,
It's like okay, but like I don't know, like I'm a really active person. Like
yeah,
I need
you need to be on the go. We're kind of alike,
Yeah,
you know?
like, I
But
need to be
you're
doing
younger and you have
something.
more energy. Like, but for me, it's like I'm in the same way. You know, I can't sit still. Sometimes,
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
even the exercise. I go to training just because I need to take
do-
out the
yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Because if I don't go, I'm just like in my house.
You're
just, like,
going
moving.
training after this, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know.
That's it.
He has
That's
the look
it.
on his face that he's
But
gonna.
like, yeah, like I don't know. It's not about the health and wellness.
Yeah.
It's about just
Just doing
getting the
something.
energy.
Yeah.
Because if like you can ask my girlfriend. Like if I'm like at my house at my place and I don't do anything, I'm just like
Actually, what is the last time we were here? Back when
You
we
just
did.
moved there.
When we did. When we did the lab show, or it wasn't lab, it was just me when I came with Driven, like
Yeah.
Adam and Will and Carlos. You had a marathon the next day. Like I was like, bro, like the night's like 4 a.m. He's like, all right, I'm going to bed. I have a marathon in the morning. See you in the
And I
morning.
slept in the couch. 'Cause
I was
I
like,
don't know.
man,
I was
you're
like, I slept
crazy.
in the couch. Woke up at 6 or 7, and I was like, okay, fuck. No, I got 6, so I slept 2 hours. My neck was all crooked because I slept in the couch, and I was like, okay, have to go. And then just like you have to do it without thinking,
Yeah.
because if you're thinking,
Yeah.
if you ever think it, you're not gonna.
You're not gonna.
So it's just like okay,
Autopilot.
yeah, you gotta be like in
Yeah.
autopilot, and then just get there and like okay, just start moving. And then,
Yeah, so like I wake up next day and then we meet up for brunch and I'm like, you're like, yeah, I just finished the marathon. I'm having a brunch now. I'm like, you're crazy, man.
because I totally forgot that.
Your friend had a baby shower too that day.
Yeah, but like for some reason I thought the marathon wasn't the weekend after I had these guys out
So you
here.
double booked.
So I was like, oh yeah, like I'll do the marathon, no problem. And then the day came, I was like, oh shit, the marathon is actually tonight, like tomorrow. So, like,
I'm sure you'd prefer doing the silent disco marathon rather than this marathon.
running myself. Now, yeah. So going back to you guys, when when is your next show?
So yeah, we've got our next show planned for May 9th.
You know, yeah.
Which is going to be Lab 7th, which is going to special our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah,
2 years.
2 years. Time flies, man.
Yeah,
I can't believe it's been 2 years.
So we have some special plans for this one.
Yeah.
Try to make it a bigger lab, and we'll get some
Special guest.
special guests this time.
Tight-lipped.
It'll
We'll
be
announce
revealed.
soon, but yeah,
Coming soon,
stay
yeah.
tuned.
But yeah, we're excited for this one. I think everybody else will be excited for this one too.
Yeah. We're excited.
Yeah,
man. Like,
we're excited.
Even if no one else is excited, I'm excited enough. Like,
Yeah, so that's going to
gonna be
be
so fun.
May 9th, Saturday in Halifax, and yeah, it should be a big party. And
Good.
You're coming, right?
I'm booked.
Oh no, see this guy.
I check because
Just
like
exit on your calendar, bro.
You mentioned it like yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe I
Where are you booked? Where do you play? Is it
I think
here?
Babas, yeah.
Is it
I think Babas.
Okay.
I might be able to escape, but like we'll see,
Yeah.
depending of like what's happening
Yeah.
like with the artist that like is coming. Here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
we'll
so
see.
you're getting artists from outside? From
Yeah, usually like 'cause I get so I like whenever I get my whole bookings for Babas, right? Like
Okay.
the residency. So like I usually get like I try to get one a month, but like sometimes like they give me 2. So like I want
Okay.
like
Oh, so it's like once a month or twice a month?
yes,
Okay.
but like I don't like I wanted to bring artists like at least once every 2 months, kind of
Okay,
like to break it out and then use 1 month to give the other guys that don't play
Yeah,
that
it's
much.
kind of like us, but like in a tighter,
In
more
a tighter-
condensed
Exactly.
timeline. Yeah.
right.
So like give like a chance to the younger, like the new upcoming DJs that
yeah.
are just learning and blah blah, like just kind of like put them through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boot
it's-
camp.
Yeah, it's boot camp. Really, yeah.
DJ boot camp.
Yeah.
So it just depends, you know. But
Yeah.
so May 9th.
May 9th, yeah.
That's for Lab. And any like, do you have any like your own shows like just Tandav bookings or anywhere that they can go see you?
Not-
They're around.
Not at the moment, I don't think.
Yeah,
No.
we have one for like Maqan,
Maqan.
Amin and I
Yeah.
on March 13th or 14th?
14th.
14th. Yeah, for Thrive 3. That's with Tony Hayes and his crew, Submassive. They invited us to come perform. I think we're going to be on there with Jules, Ramen, Steve Nurse, and
Nice.
Sam Miguel. So,
Okay.
so that crew. yeah, should be fun. You
The
guys should-
OJs, no, like they
Yeah.
play for.
Oh yeah, Tony, and the boys are OGs in the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always bring it, so
Yeah.
we're happy to be invited.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
exciting. Where's that again?
So that's gonna be in Stillwell again.
Stillwell, okay, yeah.
So our favorite venue. So yeah,
Great
come check
sound
us
over
out.
there, eh?
Yeah, it's really good. We always tinker with the sound every time we go in there. I think this
Yeah.
time we kind of
I think we
got it
found
right
our
this
sweet
time.
spot
Yeah.
this time. Yeah.
Yeah, you had fun, eh?
Oh,
yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
like one of my best shows. Like,
Yeah.
just I enjoyed the whole night.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
Since
so
the
fun,
moment
man. It just flew
I
by,
arrived
too.
in Halifax since the moment we got to
To the
Japanese
to
thing.
Kofuku. Shout out
Kofuku.
Kofuku. If you guys haven't checked that out, check it out. I've eaten there like 3 times since we went.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were tired. You came with the Carlos long drive, obviously from here, and you could just see your energy was back up at the end of the night just
Yeah.
from the whole experience. So
Yeah.
that's amazing.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something I forgot. I was just gonna go back to.
The show is coming up, or
No. Like just more to your sound, kind of like because like I asked your influence, but I didn't ask you the influence. of your,
so for
sorry,
me,
I'm just going
yeah,
back.
yeah.
But,
So no,
it's
for
just
me,
a
it's
combo.
like similar kind of progressive. So back when I was in the UAE, there was a lot of like British DJs on
Yeah.
radio, and they'd always like put on like John Digweed stuff, Steve Lawler, like what's it called? The Balance series, like all that kind. So that was kind of my inspiration, my gateway was like progressive. But then when I got here, obviously, it was like that era of like David Guetta and Benny Benassi. There was like that EDM too,
Yeah.
then trance, like Tiesto back in the day, like In Search of Sunrise and all that. So all of that, and then like I think I went to like Montreal in like 2009, and first time where I went to like an after hours and like underground party, and that was my first like actual exposure of being like, okay, like this is what it's like really, and that's what like just the idea of painting a story with music. That's always been what my vision is in terms of my passion towards music. So
what are your top 3 artists? Not that you listen to them, like just you like search their music for your sets.
Right now.
Like just alone, like like you must have like
there's so many like
or labels.
Labels. Labels.
You think too, because that's I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Yeah. What labels? Actually, there's so many. Like
because like you go in a rabbit hole of like
then you go on Beatport, and it's like you don't even remember what the label is. You're just going artist to artist, and like it's just. For us, it's mainly finding the common things that you like in each producer's music, and like putting it all together in a cohesive. Like obviously that's the aim for every like DJ. But I feel like with me and Amin and even with us, like we have this certain common sound that we try to search or search for in all the music that we listen to. But I like all kinds, man. Like anywhere from deep house to disco to everything,
Yeah, no, I know it's a hard question.
And it's hard too, because like when you like so many things, it's hard to bring it all together. And that's the challenge, right? It's like, What about you? What's labels? Maybe if you say a label, it'll jog my memory.
No, like it depends, right? Like for the night, like if I'm like, for example, for you guys, like I know, like okay, I'm looking for more housey, like high energy stuff. So I just kind of look, okay, let's look for DJ Choose, or let's look for Nick Curley, or like Nick Panchuli,
like
or just kind of start like making that little.
Like with Maqan, for example, like when we first started, we were kind of going with the more organic, like Oriental, like Burning Man sound, which isn't really that we were catching on, but like the idea is like we have like Middle Eastern heritage, so we try to tie in that, and you can still hear some of it in our sets now, but we also like dark, we also like blues, we also like world sound, right? And that's the whole idea behind it, right? And like now we're more kind of into the groovy side, the more deep tech. In our recent sets, you could probably hear that as well. But like 2 years ago, it was like more Afro. So it's always evolving, but always like bringing something from the toolbox, like I told you earlier, right?
And same for me. Like it's progressive, like
progressive.
So some of the most trusted ones I like is Mango Alley.
Guy J.
Lost and Found.
Guy J.
Yeah, Guy J. Yeah. Lost and Found records, and those ones are like my go-to, and some artists within that whole realm are always go to those. I also like Monaberry with Superflu and those guys. They do a fantastic job.
Yeah, Superflu is sick, yeah.
So it just depends, what I'm kind of, preparing for. But yeah, I have my go-to artists. Like, I'm always checking out their music when I get time. But, park this one for this set, park this one for this kind of genre, and then kind of.
You never know when that track will come to use.
Exactly. So yeah, that's kind of like my method. Just. Really go by the artist.
Do you guys do this? Like, can you never, like, even though we have, like, thousands and thousands of tracks, every time you have to, like, or doing a show, you always want to download new stuff?
Yes.
Just for that show?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You never want to use all the thousands of tracks that you have already?
It's
Is
weird.
it like an obsession every DJ has?
It's a weird feeling, because it's like, even though, like, that these people have never listened to
I know.
music
And
that you
the
already
thing is, if we
library.
used it before, I'm like, I'm never going to use it again.
Exactly.
It's like, why?
I don't know, it's just something in the brain that is just...
Yeah.
But like,
You're always seeking a new challenge, new experience, new sounds, right? New artists.
yeah, I don't know, it's a weird feeling, because like, I always, and especially, I don't know, like, the only time I buy music is the night before the gig.
Yeah, it always is, yeah.
Because like sometimes if I start buying music and I'm not doing a gig like that, I might not play even that song anymore, and it's just like
you need to be like kind of like in that pressure situation where like, okay, I'm gonna get this done.
Yeah, like make your playlist and be like, okay, I can use this, add it, and then use it for the night.
It's always last minute, man.
Because like if you like, I just think if you overthink too much and like you're gonna buy music that you're never gonna play, or it's gonna get lost in your library, and then that's it, right?
Yeah, that's one thing actually. I mean, is like it always tells me this, like, is like make sure that whatever music you get or like is right, like it's like you're gonna use it. Like don't get any like unsure tracks. Like be sure certain like this is like a banger. I'm gonna and then over time you collect so many of them.
And that's a good tip for everyone.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it probably like let's just say just to put a number.
Yeah.
Just to put a number. If my library is worth $1,000, I think that maybe $200 are garbage.
Yeah.
Because like of music that like I just doesn't mean say like I'm not sure.
Yeah. If you're doubtful, then skip.
like so that is a tip for everyone that is buying music. Just make sure buy the.
Make sure you have conviction.
So one of my tricks is like I listen to tracks and I'll categorize them in my playlist in my Beatport. But I don't like buy it right away.
Yeah.
Like when I'm preparing for a
Put
set.
them in a play, because sometimes you need a second listen.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, is it really as good as I
doesn't-
first heard it? Sometimes it's actually better than you first heard, and sometimes it's worse.
And maybe
right?
it doesn't fit well with the set that I'm trying
that
to
day,
make trying to make. So the day off, like if I feel like okay, this is going well with the vibe that I want to go with, then I'll download it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it
just parked there.
It's in my playlist, and then eventually I'll clean it up.
Basically, like, kind of don't fall for your inner, like, hoarder of music. I'm kind of a hoarder with music. It's like, okay, I'll just keep it. Maybe one day I'll use it, but then it's like, you never do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
like sometimes I'm like, why did I mean, $1 or $2 is not gonna like do anything to your account, but like when that adds up, and then whenever you realize you already spent like $500 in like something that is not useful.
We can probably
to you.
stop downloading music for the rest of our lives from this moment onwards and have enough music for all the rest of the shows we're gonna do in the rest of our lives. We have enough music.
Yeah,
but it's just always seeking new stuff is always part of the thrill.
Sounds too, like you want to
it's part of the thrill of it, right?
Yeah. Especially with the artists you love, you want to know like what are they new now, right?
Yeah.
What's a song that you always are gonna have in your USB or that you're gonna play?
Oof, that's a tough one.
Probably some Hernan or Guy J track. I would say Ghost by Hernan Catania. That's one of my favorite tracks.
For me? Oh, man. So you know what? I'll just throw out like Bob Moses. Any Bob Moses track is always amazing. Like their sound. It's one of those, one of those artists that definitely kind of encapsulates everything you love about electronic music. Artists like that, But not that you can throw it in every set. Their sound is very particular. But I would just mention them because we were talking about them earlier. So But yeah, Bob Moses. Have you heard Bob Moses before?
I think so.
Well, I saw them actually live for Zamna in Toronto last year. they were incredible. Them and because they do like a DJ set, and then there's a singer too. So he sings while they DJ. So it's a duo.
Okay. Kind of like Who Made Who, or
Kind of, but there's no band. Like it's just a
Okay.
DJ and the singer.
no, like okay, yeah.
Who made who? Is it two guys?
Two DJs and
is
then
it-
they sing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Like-
thought it was like a
like-
band, like more like 3 or 4 people.
No,
No, it isn't? Okay. But yeah, anyways, they played right before, who was it? Luciano. And
Okay.
he was insane. Luciano was so good. That's another artist you guys should check out. No one's heard Luciano. He's like one of the originators of like bringing in like tribal sounds into electronic music and stuff, right? Yeah, he was really good.
Really, really good. Just to kind of like start closing this,
Mm.
this is a different, like same question. I want a different answer, okay?
Okay.
And you cannot say whatever he said. So, an advice. What advice would you give to someone that is just starting or want to start their own collective?
I would say focus on making the right product. Do your research. See if there's a market for it, and don't go in too hard, too fast. Slowly test it. Do your right research. Test it before you kind of go all into it.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the biggest things is like test it out, and then just go out there.
Put yourself out there.
Put yourself out there because I mean, a lot of people are taking up DJing these days, and there's not going to be enough room for everybody to play every festival. That's just a reality. I see a lot of comments on Facebook and stuff. I didn't get accepted to this festival or that festival or whatever it is. That shouldn't.
We
be,
even go through that. We went through
all
that.
went through all that, but it
passed,
shouldn't be a
right, so-
stopping factor. Like, there's other avenues.
Like,
for
don't get
you.
discouraged.
Yeah, there's so many other different avenues, and if there's nobody booking you or getting to play a show, create one for yourself, right? You just have to go out, and that's how we kind of did Labyrinth in a way. We wanted to showcase our sounds, and we weren't sure if anything in the city was going to do that, so we did our own thing. And sometimes it's going slowly, and it ends up being what you want it to be. So that's my 2 cents. Anyway.
Yeah, and well, it's not going to be the same answer, but it's around the same theme. But yeah, just don't doubt yourself. Like a lot of times people have doubt, they never think something is possible. And then you'll be shocked at how easy it is possible. Like how possible it is, when you actually do it. And you think like, why was I even doubting myself? Like when you actually done it. So just try, always try, if you fail, so what?
Yeah, you try at least.
Yeah, at least you tried, and you don't have any, how would you say, like any regrets in the future, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing. Like for us, like at some point, like booking like Mustafa was like, we're like, oh man, we actually got Mustafa. And the thing is, in our timeline, I was like, maybe we'll book him like in a year from, like this was like probably a year in doing Labyrinth.
Yeah.
So this maybe would have been like a year 2 kind of booking.
Yeah.
But like we did it like in year 1, So the timelines changed, and now it just showed us it's possible. Like, and anything is possible. If you put your mind to it, right?
Yeah, and as if you're a DJ, that's if you're a promoter, that's a different story too. Like with the promoter business, it's about going out there and trying to find the right sweet spot for it, right? It's
network too. You need to network.
Yeah, and just do it. I think.
Yeah.
Don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
This thing. And focus on building the right product, the right sound.
Yeah.
Because that's what will actually have people take you seriously when they see what you have and what to like your product. They see, okay, like this is something we want to be associated with.
It's an experience.
And be taken seriously.
Everybody's spending their hard-earned money. They want an experience. So build that experience is my.
And the way to do that is to collaborate with others. Because you can obviously do stuff on your own, but it's always easier when you have a collective or friends and that help you,
that support you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. That was a really good answer. Actually.
Thank you, man.
Just before closing, so May 9th. Stillwell?
So
The location is TBD at this
TBD,
point.
yeah.
We're probably looking for a bigger location.
venue, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your socials.
I'm on Instagram, SoundCloud, Facebook, Tandav Musica on SoundCloud, and tandavmusic.com is my website as well.
Nice.
So all my information is there.
Mhm.
And Labyrinth.
And Labyrinth.hfx for both of us. For Maqan, it's MAQAM _ on Instagram. And you can just search Maqan on SoundCloud and check out
Maqan,
our
so-
sets. Yeah.
Perfect, guys. Well, thank you so much for
Thank you,
this.
bro.
I'm so happy that you guys came.
Yeah.
Time to go
Thanks for
home
hosting
and,
us,
and
yeah.
drive to Halifax.
Yeah, and for you to go work out or go run a marathon or something.
No, the groceries.
Maybe take a nap.
Maybe take it back. Yeah.
Anyway,
He's only
thank you
human,
guys.
guys. He's only
See you.
human. See you guys.